As the Pope bids farewell to the Vatican, it's also goodbye to Twitter. His Twitter account, @Pontifex, will become inactive after he resigns on Thursday. He embraced the social media platform, tweeting in 9 different languages to over 2 million followers. One of the last, if not the last tweet, was posted just a few hours ago. If only everyone could experience the joy of being Christian, being loved by God, who gave his son for us, he said. The Vatican says the @Pontifex handle will be available to the next Pope, should he want it. Well, one of CNI's iReporters was amongst the thousands with me here in St. Peter's Square, just behind us at Vatican City. Filipino priest Joel Kamaya got up bright and early to see the Pope speak. Despite it being an emotional event, he said the atmosphere in the crowd was decidedly festive. And I'm pleased to say Father Kamaya is with me this evening. Just explain how you felt today.
Wow, this experience was really tremendous, and I was really emotional. You know, being there in the crowd, it's one of a kind. Being there in itself is it's something I would not exchange anything for. Yeah.
I noticed the plethora of people from so many different countries around the world. Lots of Filipinos. I noticed Mexico, and I saw some Chinese flags, which is very unusual, isn't it? Given that the religion has been such a small part of the Chinese world for so long. What do you think happens next with the church? Because it's been tough.
Yeah, in fact, that was the speech of our Pope in the morning all about. It's about the rough sailing that has been in these past months. Well, it's safe to say that that our Pope reigned in a time when there was a lot of trouble. But you see, these problems, whether it's something individual or institutional, it's always, if you're put into crisis, it's always a time for purification, a time for improving oneself. And I believe, as what the Pope had said, that the Church would not sink. And in my opinion, it will even be better.
Does the Church need modernizing in your eyes?
Well, one of the principles of the Church, that the Church holds, is dialogue with, not only with the people, but with the times. And so whoever he may be, whoever the Pope would be, would always be in dialogue with what's happening, and with modernization, not only with the communication, but also with the social problems that are there.
We thank you so much for joining us here in Rome this evening. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Looking ahead, here's the public schedule for Benedict's last day as Pope. This Thursday morning at 11 a.m. local time, he'll meet with all of the cardinals in the Vatican at the Apostolic Palace to give his personal farewells, but will not give a speech. At 4:55 p.m. local time, top church officials will gather in the San Damaso courtyard of the Vatican Apostolic Palace to bid farewell to the Pontiff. He will then leave by car for the nearby helipad, departing a few moments later by helicopter for Castel Gandolfo. He's due to arrive at his new residence approximately 15 minutes later, where he will receive a formal welcome from local officials, and then the Pontiff will appear at the balcony of the palace to greet local residents. At 8 p.m, the sede vacante, or vacant seat, begins. This is when Benedict XVI is officially no longer Pope and instead becomes Pope Emeritus. And before you do go, His Holiness is the way that he will be referred to, although there's no doubt we'll see him very rarely, if at all.